It's 20 years since ice hockey became a recognised sport in the British Forces with their first Inter-Services Championship. It's come a long way since then, with Ice Sheffield the regular venue for a week-long festival of Forces ice hockey. But for the women players, they've got some catching up to do. 2024 was the first ever all-female Inter-Services match between the RAF Pumas and the Army Fury. And they're back again for more. A group of trailblazers put all they have into their sport. People like Hannah Beaumont, who was in the Army, now with the RAF, and Army team manager Paige Atwell. Her slide into the sport is a well-skated one.
I was very lucky at getting a post into Canada. One of the guys spotted me on a public skate with my own skates and said, let's go get you some kit, we'll dress you and then get you on the ice and play, and then ever since then I've been hooked.
I used to play roller hockey when I was a kid, and then when I went to uni, I needed something to stop me just getting fat whilst eating uni, like takeaways. So the ice hockey was the natural sport to get into, and then I was at the army when I was in the army when I was at uni, and managed to start playing with the RLC.
Jess Sprules was nominated for the Army Sportswoman of the Year in 2024. Jess is perhaps the busiest of all players here this week at Sheffield, not only playing for the Fury, but also for the men's team, the Blades. A tall order.
100%. It was a buzz from Monday onwards, and then we've got Thursday coming up, so my hopes are high for the girls' team, but yes.
How do you actually combine that combination of playing, alongside the men, and then also obviously trying to encourage as best you can your women's team?
Do you know what? It is tricky going from men's to women's, because obviously men is contact but is much quicker. However, when you're on the women's team, I think they're smarter than the boys some of the time, so they're better to teach, and you can bring all the skills that you learn from the men's into the women's sports.
Both the Pumas and the Fury are pleased with the interest being shown by potential new players wanting to try it out.
It's really good at the moment. We do free learn to plays every 3 months, so we do 3 a year. So we are recruiting not just the RAF but everywhere, like the Navy and the Army as well. So we are getting a lot more women through the ranks. It's just trying to get them on regional teams and that to keep up the skills after that.
We've had loads of girls come through the Army programme already, learn to play sessions. It's really amazing to see, to be honest, so happy with that.
Down to business, and the Fury out for revenge after suffering a 7-5 defeat in a goal fest last year to the Pumas in the very first all-female match. Inter-Services rivalry as strong as ever.
We learned that we were a lot stronger than we originally thought, so now that we've had a year's worth of training behind us, we're hoping to come out and smash the RAF and hopefully show them what we've got.
Smash them again. I want to win, and we've got an even better trophy to win this year, so I'll be pushing as hard as I can to get it back again.
And of course the big aim for you tonight is a victory over the old enemy, the RAF.
Yes, you already know that. Can't wait to bring it out on the ice and beat these girls.
The same kind of team, but we do got a few out of areas, so we are a little bit shorter than last year, but the strength is good. We've been training all year, so we're confident that we can come out with a win.
And the Pumas captain with every reason to feel confident. Despite only having 11 players to choose from, they struck first. Good combination play between her and Hannah Beaumont, resulting in the first goal after just 2 minutes. And soon after, it's 2. A Fury attack countered superbly by Ty Lewis, leading from the front to score a second for the Light Blues. 2-0 at the end of period 1 becomes 3-0, and again the Pumas captain working her way to score past Gabby Collett in the Fury goal. The Army's blank score sheet not for the want of trying, but Alicia Jackson is in inspired form in the Pumas goal, time and again denying the Fury with a string of saves. She keeps it to 3-0 until the last minutes of period 3, Victoria Scott assisting Jess Sprules to get a deserved goal back for them. But 3-1 is enough, and it's the Pumas who keep bragging rights and the trophy for another 12 months.
You could tell from the start they came out strong. We came out stronger. We've wanted it. We're desperate to, prove that we have set the bar and then want to maintain that. So, like I said, whole team effort, and we all thoroughly deserve it.
It means everything to us and the girls, not just us, but the fans as well. You know what I mean? Doing the double next year, we're aiming for the triple. So we're just going to do it for us, the fans, and everyone who comes and support us in, week out. It's for the fans and for us.
But there's a gaping hole in the women's competition. A Royal Navy team to make it a full inter-services championship. The senior service is most wanted.
Every year we keep pushing the Royal Navy to support their women players that want to come forward. The RAF and the Army have both opened up their training to allow the Navy to come and train with us. We're just waiting for the Navy to get on board and to support their females to hopefully one year have a complete tri-service tournament with a Navy females team.
Behind the scenes there's a lot of work going into trying to get a team, but obviously that's down to them. But I don't really know what's going on, but there is a lot of pushing for that, so it would be really good if they could get a women's team together.
We can beat the Army, so we need to beat the Navy as well.
Thanks for watching. For more from BFBS Forces News, like and subscribe to our channel.